Temu. Oh, is it a camera or a mirror? Sorry. Okay. Maybe that'll get more viewers if it's upside down. They do that sometimes, I think. Welcome back on a Monday. Wearing my red new sweater from Temu with the pearls on it. Except this one I might want to take off and sew these in a little different places. I don't know if they use the model to position where their beads should be. Or maybe I could just take them all off and not have beads. But I like them. And then I wear my pearl earrings to match them. I have these earrings. Remember these? I have these Valentine ones. And I have these Valentine ones. But since nobody saw me today. Oh, wait. All you saw me today. All right, a Temu order. I'm so excited because I was worrying I wasn't going to get one. And then I started my rag quilt, but I'm not ready to record to present it. So then I thought, oh no, I don't have anything. What am I going to talk about? So then I was so glad it came. So let's get into it. All right. Every time now, I'm looking for my little great-granddaughter, something cute. She's going to be a summer baby, due in, I forgot, but June, I don't know. Anyway, here's this little summer, but this is a 6 to 9 months. And if I got the summer things, I want to get the 1 to 3. But it was only $3.67. And you couldn't make it, a yard of fabric to make this. So I'm thinking if it's cold, she can wear a little t-shirt underneath it. And these little knit socks if it's cold that I made. So that'll be cute for her. Now, this was in my cart forever because I didn't know what kind of fabric it would be. And it does kind of look like a grandma, but it got $5.18. If I could buy a t-shirt for less than $5, I'm scoring. So here it is. What size did I buy? I have it on my phone right here. I can look it up easily. I bought a size 1X, no, a 2X. It's a 16. So what's the design on it? A Halloween? The space? No. It looks like somebody was painting and then they didn't really know what they were painting, so they just went for an abstract painting. But look, it'll be good with jeans. And then guess what I bought to go with it for $2.24 because I want to be like my mother. My mother had a necklace to match everything. See, look at it. They come in all the colors. I think I have it in blue. Maybe a blue one would be cuter with this shirt. Or maybe it's green. I don't remember what color it is. But anyway, I have an outfit after Valentine's Day. And this one has a seam in the back already. So if I need to take it in, I can just take that seam in more. It does not have a set-in sleeve. It's this kind of sleeve. That means that's why it was so cheap. When they made this, all they had to do was sew the seam under the arm and at the shoulder and then bind it off and it would be done. I'm a sewer, so I always look at that. $5.18. That was a good price. I hope I like it. One time I was going to get this in a free gift, and then I decided, no, I want something better. Because, you know, when you're getting a free gift, you want to get the most expensive thing. So this was only $4.82. I don't know how it's not for warmth, that's for sure. But it's a jacket. Wait, let's see. Could it, look at this. I got a real good outfit for fall. Look, I could wear this. Of course, I'd have to save it for a long time. Does it match it? I don't know. But anyway, it's a jacket thing. And you wouldn't think of a jacket. Look at the sleeves. You wouldn't think of a jacket being like this. Out of this fabric. but it's real popular. And look how long it is. It could even go over a dress if I had the right one. Oh, I probably have the right dress. Since somebody asked me, how many dresses do you have? I don't want to count them because that would be horrifying to count them. But look, how many dress things did I do? Dress videos. 10, 20, 30, 40. And that's just, but when I married my husband, I had 40 dresses, and they were all homemade. So it's nothing unusual to have 40 dresses. All right, now this. What kind of fabric? I didn't tell you what this fabric. It's stretchy, but it's that kind of in between, you know, a real soft t-shirt, but not really a t-shirt fabric because it probably has so much polyester. All right, this I paid $4.28. This whole order only cost me $23.23 because I had a $6.49 order. Now, I placed this order January 31st. So let's see, where's my calendar? We could see how long it took to get it. I'll just use this calendar. Well, we're already 12 days this month, so 12, 13, 14, 15. It took 15 days to get it. 2 weeks. All right, here's this one. Stripes going around. These are probably going to be pushed up to 3/4 length sleeves. And does this necklace match this? Yes, I think I could wear it with this. And then let's see, does this jacket match it? This little blouse jacket. It has no buttons on it. Oh, it's a blouse jacket. Well, for the spring, but this is more fall colors and winter colors than spring colors, but you know. Yes, look at this color down here. It's just the same with this necklace. And I have brown leggings. I have brown pants. That'd be cute. All right, I like it. Okay, now this is what I'm going to have to do next. Here's a hint. Now, this package, something sat on the package heavily. I know that. All right, this I paid $8.07. Can you guess what it is? I'm not keeping this box. It's too beat up and I can't fix it. All right, I got 2 more dust bags for my pool pond because, you know, I need these to get the bugs out of my pool. All right, let's look at them. How high are they? I think I can do it. Let's have the tissue. Oh, they're so beautiful. When I was a little girl and I used to wear my mom's shoes, I remember the pointy toes. And I would, you know, of course, my foot was this big. They didn't fit in her shoes. And I remember pointing to things with the pointy toe on the floor. Look at this. Shauna, my sister. So it was always a dream to wear the mother's shoes. And they said these were yellow. I don't think they're yellow one bit. Do you? I think they're green. All right. I'm going to show you why I got them. Remember this dress. I love them together. Don't you think? It's going to be so cute. I'm going to look like a bridesmaid. Well, I don't know if they'd ever pick a polka dot dress for a bridesmaid. But these shoes, and then I would wear a little black jacket. And that's why I bought them for this dress. They're so cute, I think. Anyway, they do have this color with black, though. That would probably have been better. But these were only $8, and those are a lot more, so that's why. All right, now I'll show you what, that's all the team order, because it was only $23.23, but I'm going to show you what else I'm doing today, because I've only talked for 10 minutes, 10-minute Temu order. So give me a like, and you can turn it off now if you're not interested in the rest. But I found in my sewing cupboard, my material, fabric cupboard, I found this that I never did use or make. Happy St. Patrick's Day. So I got my old sheet that I use for fabric, and I'm going to make it up. And then I'm going to hang it back here after Valentine's Day. It's going to be perfect. I'm going to do that for my backdrop. And then here for you people, just a minute, I got to bend. I got it. For you people who are interested in making a rag quilt. I'm making one that's just a baby one. And so all you have to do is, I made 8x8 squares. And so this is going to be the back side. It's a flannel. And then I just use scraps for the front side, which is so cute because like this fabric I used for her mother, the little baby's mother's clothes. These were scraps from clothes I made for her. And then you cut out the sheet. That's why I have this crappy old sheet. You wouldn't want to sleep on it on your bed because it's muslin. And it rips. So you just rip it to 8x8 squares. And I had to have 30 of them. So I got the 30. And then here's my other ones I need to do. And you're going to put 3 layers. The back piece, the plain ugly white stuff, and then your top piece. And I wanted, my other quilt, I put textured fabric in it. It made it so nice. I'm using the wash rags that I ordered from Temu as fabric for some of them. You know, I'll put them together and intersperse them. And so it'll have some soft fabric in it, like a robe. So anyway, we're going to have the lesson. I'm getting this all ready to teach that probably tomorrow because it's 4:30 and I'm tired today. So we're going to learn. It's going to be easy. This is all, if you want to start, this is all you have to do. Cut 8x8 strips, squares by whatever fabric. If you want all the back to match, it doesn't matter. Or you can just do it out of anything. You can do my other one over there, that quilt's 6x6 squares. But this was 8x8. So between 6 and 8, I don't think you want to go any bigger than 8. It'd be stretching it 10, I don't know. So find an old white sheet. And I always buy them when I go to the used place because they are great to have on hand for scraps and stuff. All right. I almost have 3,000 subscribers. I'm hoping by tomorrow I might have it. So if you haven't subscribed, then do it so that I can get to 3,000 subscribers. That would be so great and exciting. Because, you know, my goal is 10,000. That'll never happen in my lifetime. When I die, it will happen because then all my posterity will be watching me crying and moaning and, oh, I miss her. And I wish I would have gone to see her more. You know, when people die, that's what happens. So, but, you know, if you haven't subscribed, oh, and check to see if you are subscribed. Because they get unsubscribed sometimes. I don't know how that happens. I'm not putting any blame on anybody, okay? But just check. I always check mine. And here's all my notes that I have to keep on stuff. Like my phone company, every time I want to put it on automatic with, you know, when to pay the payments. Every time they go, all right, you have a 4-letter code. Will you tell us it? So I give the first one, I think, and I must give that same one every time, and it's not it. And they go, you'll have to call and do different. So I wrote down what code I told them, so next time I can tell them a different code, and I can't lose that piece of paper. Now, this next week, somebody asked me why I never drank, or why I never drink, or why I never drank. So I might as well answer it. When I was a teenager, when most people start experimenting with such things, first of all, my parents never drank. None of my friends drank. Nobody ever offered me to drink any. So I never even tasted it. And then I got pregnant, and I was pregnant or breastfeeding, never got drunk, wasn't going to drink then. And then I got old enough and I married the drunk, and his friends, I would say, no, I never even tasted alcohol. I've never drank. And they go, you want to try now? No. And my religion, we don't drink. We don't lose. We want to remain capable of what is the right word? We don't want to drink so much that you can't control what you're doing and make a fool of yourself. You need to remain in control of how you act and how you remember and how you, I don't know the right words, but that's why I never drank, because I'm not going to want to forget what happened last night. I saw my husband do that. I don't know. I can't remember what happened. Forget that. And I've seen him, come home, all his money gone. Forget that. It doesn't appeal to me at all, the drinking. No. And I don't have to drink to have a good time or be happy, or to go to sleep or relax, or to silence my fears or bury my woes. I don't have to drink to do all that other people drink for. To celebrate, I don't need to drink. So drinking doesn't serve any purpose for me ever in my life. All right. Now, another thing. I bought this other thing on Temu. I was going to tell everybody about this. And it's a little DVD player to hook up to your laptop so you can watch DVDs. It was a free gift on a game. And I thought it would be wonderful when I go in my RV and I can put the movie in and everything. I had all the family members try to hook it up and figure it out. And one daughter, well, I know Windows and Apple, but I don't know whatever I have. Anyway, we never could get it to work up. We got it to pull up onto there, but we never could figure it out. So be wary of that. When my grandson comes, that laptop, I got it from him. I bought it from him. Then I will see if he can figure it out. All right, what am I going to talk about this net? Oh, here's one more thing I got to talk about. This is like a talk show. The 3 stages of life. I just read this. And one is you're hot when you're old. I'm hot. I got to turn this fan on. Sweating. This sweater. All right, the 3 stages of life. First of all, you start out when you get old enough. You want stuff. You're collecting stuff. You're getting stuff. You want it, want it, want it. And then that's all you do is try to get it. The second stage of life is you finally have money, so you're accumulating stuff. And if you don't have much money, you go to garage sales and you take stuff that the parents offer you, and you accumulate. You get kids, you accumulate more stuff with all the children. And guess what the third stage of life is? Getting rid of stuff. I'm supposed to be in that stage right now. I think I'm going to be, because my closet, my purses, I got rid of 20 purses. That is huge, even though I still have a lot left. But I got rid of 20. So my paper was crooked. I had to trim it. So that's the 3 stages of life. Okay, then see if I have anything else I wanted to talk about. My pet peeves. I was keeping a list of my pet peeves. One of them is people who leave the dryer door open. They get their stuff out of the dryer and they just walk away. Now, my dryer, both of them, I have 2, one upstairs and one down. Well, I'll tell you a story. When I had bad hips and I had to carry my laundry downstairs, I told him, I'm going to fall someday and break a hip, and then it's going to cost you a lot of money because I didn't have insurance back then. And I said, so I think it would behoove you to get me a washer and dryer up here, or you're going to have to carry it all down and up again because my hips were so bad I couldn't even walk. I have a hair in my mouth. It's connected. It wasn't a cat hair. It was connected to my, I don't have a cat. All right, so I told him that because I was scared every time. And one time I did miss the bottom step because my bifocal got in the way and the line, and I thought I was at the bottom and I wasn't, and then I stepped down and then I crumbled to the ground. Luckily, nothing broke. But I told him it scared me. And you always hear about those old people who fall and break their hip and then they die. His mother broke her hip and then she never recovered. Or you break it and, you know, horrible things. And I said, you know, if I fall down these stairs, the hips or the whatever surgery is going to cost more than if you just go ahead and build me onto my closet. I tricked him. I bribed him. No, I just said, do it. So that's when he built my closet and made, because I was a cripple, and he made my washer and dryer in there. I bought it myself with my babysitting money back then. And so I have a washer and dryer up here, which anybody, if you're building a house and designing a house, put your washer and dryer where the bedrooms are. That's the smart thing to do, not far away, that you have to carry all your clothes and sheets down and up and down and up, unless you have a lot of kids and let them to be the slaves. So both dryers, people, I go in there when my grandkids have lived here, when they put their towels in the dryer in the summer or whatever. The dryer door is open and there is a light on. So your light bulb is on that whole time until I go in and figure it out. Oh, they left the dryer door open. That's one of my pet peeves. And the other thing is, did you hang your towel? Did you hang the dish rag? Did you wring it out and hang it? I don't think anybody knows that rule but me. Because here's your dish rag in the kitchen. And what happens in about 2 hours? Stinky. The bathing suits, they swim. They don't hang them up and they just leave them in a heap. They're never going to dry like this in a wad, how they take them off. Doesn't that occur to them? To me, it's common sense. Your suit is not going to dry when it's wadded up like that. And when I went to Florida with Trevor's family, my son's family, and the little girls, we shared a bathroom, you know, and they had several swimsuits, couple swimsuits each to take, you know, because who wants to put on a wet swimsuit? And of course, we had the ocean there, and then we had the pool, so we were always going swimming and everything. And back in Florida, it's different than here. Like my towels will dry in an hour if you hang them up. If you leave them crumpled, you know, it takes a few days and then they're crispy, but they will dry. But if you hang them up, they dry in an hour on the clothesline and everything, and you just put everything away. So in Florida, it's not like that. The humidity must be there because nothing ever dries. And then when I went to Panama and on the ship, on the cruise, I don't think my swimsuit dried the whole time, and neither did my towel. It was just wet all the time. They never dried, and I'm just like, what is this? Because ours dry immediately, because we live in a dry country, I guess. But they leave their towels also in a heap, and then I have to wash them. Whereas if they could hang them up, then when they come tomorrow at the pool, they can use their same towel. Because I have like beach towels that are, you know, they know which one is theirs from yesterday. So those are my pet peeves. I'm keeping a list so that I can publish them for everyone to see. I'll make a big poster so everyone who comes to visit knows what not to do to make me mad. Do not leave wet things in a heap, in a wad, and do not leave the dryer door open. I know you're glad to know that now, so when you come visit me, you will know not to do those things. All right, what am I going to do this week? I'm going to I want to do a cruise, video about how to pack in one suitcase, what to take, and what they tell you to take, which you do not need. There's a million, because I've watched them all, the cruise videos, and what, suggest things you need and what to take. And then I'm going to show you my cruise ships, and we're going to have one whole show on cruising. And even if you think it doesn't apply to you, you still need to watch it, because it's going to be very entertaining and very informative, so that if someone you know goes on a cruise, you can tell them, you're not going to need that. Don't take it. All right. And then I'm going to make this week my Italian chicken. And I want to tell you about my hip surgeries. Have you guys had hip surgeries? A lot of people have. And some people are looking forward to having one, and some people never will have one. But I want to tell about my hip surgeries, because to me, it was life-changing. People say, you're so active and you're so, do so much. It's because I was crippled for 10 years with that hip, those hips. It hurt. I couldn't do anything. And now that they're better, I love them, and I can do anything. And I just run up and down the stairs. I used to think, oh no, I can't go down there one more time. I can't go up and get it. But no, not anymore. It's my exercise, and I just do it. All right. And the other thing is, we're going to learn the pocket blankets. And I have more Temu orders this week, which always do the best. And Valentine's cake, remember, with the little people? I'm going to be making a Valentine's cake and showing you. And then Trevor will be getting his Valentine's from his students. We're going to have another interview of Trevor after Wednesday. I don't know what day yet. I have to see what day he's free, because he has he owns apartment buildings, and he's trying to get these 2 apartments ready to rent. The people left it disgusting. I don't understand why people just move out and just leave that mess like they did. And they were living in that mess. And they left a car, so Trevor I just have to laugh. They have to come and get this car that's broken down. So Trevor just put all their stuff they left inside that car. Good idea, huh? There's one show I watched on YouTube, and the guy found out where the people were moving to. He loaded up all the garbage they left and went to their new place and dumped it right in front of their yard and said, you left some stuff, here it is. I told Trevor, you should do that. But most of the time, he doesn't know where they go. And, if you're moving out, at least take all the garbage with you. It's a given that you have to paint or you have to clean carpets or whatever. But he ripped out all the carpets and put in hardwood floor. And it cost him like $10,000 to do 2 apartments. They're 2-bedroom each. So whoever's going to get to move in there is going to have new countertops. There's going to have a nice apartment to move into. And I'm going to teach you how to put on sunless tanning lotion. You might be getting spring soon. We aren't yet. The next 3 days we have snow. If you want to see snow, let me know, and we'll get snow pictures for you in the blizzard or walking out there. I've done a little bit of that. People like it. And then that's going to be this week so far. Oh, and then I got to say about bullies in school. I am so disgusted with that. I talked already about how the sports teams don't let everybody play. That's mean. If you're losing the game, let everybody play. You're not going to win anyway. And then my other thing is bullies at school. I've had Elf here on the show with me. She has some bullies at school that bully. I mean, she is the nicest girl in school. She's beautiful. She's skinny. She has a great figure. She dresses wonderful. She's kind to everybody. She's like her dad. Why would anybody bully her? And I'll tell you why. Because she is too nice. And if she was mean or stuck up to them, they wouldn't. Like my husband that used to beat me all the time. And people go, why would anybody beat Angela? She's so nice. It's because I was too nice. Nice people get picked on. So, you know, my mother always used to tell me, Angela, you got to get some backbone. You got to stick up for yourself. You have to get some backbone. When I was real young, I didn't know what that meant. Get a backbone. My back's not right. You know, I couldn't figure out what she meant. But Shauna, my older sister, I just had to rely on her, and she would tell me what to do and where to go, and I just followed her, and I worshiped her, and I loved her, and I didn't need a backbone, and she stuck up for me every time. And so then I learned what a backbone was, and I still didn't get one, I guess, when I married the abuser husband, that Elf is just having troubles and with those bullies. And you know, as a parent or a grandparent, like I wanted to go yell at the coach. I won't, but I did want to tell him a few facts of life that old people know more than young people. And then I wanted to tell these bullies, I want to take them behind the bleachers and then tell them, you know what? My brother is a cop. You want to get in trouble? Keep picking on my granddaughter, and you're going to find yourself in big trouble. Put a little fear into him. She needs her older brother to tell those little girls something. But you know that Trevor said, I can't tell the school because it just makes it worse then. The bullies are worse if they get in trouble and if you tattle on them. So they need another classmate, somebody their age that's bigger and, you know, to go shut those little kids up. But as parents, we need to teach our children to not be bullies. So tonight, have a little lesson with your kids and tell them, do not be bullies. It's not fair, and it ruins people's lives nowadays. All those teenagers committing suicide or not wanting to live and ruining their life, because when you're a kid in school, that's your whole life. And if you're having a bad day, that affects your grades, your friends, everything. So I think we, even as grandparents, need to teach our children to not be bullies, to treat everybody fair, and there's more to life than trying to be popular, to be a beanie bully. And I don't know if the school can teach more about it. Trevor said their school tries to teach be kind, is their motto, to be kind. Well, they need that more in every school. All right. Now that I've preached enough, we've had our daily lesson, our daily Temu shopping, on our daily schedule of what we're going to do for the week, because it is Monday today. So, and we have 3 more days till Valentine's Day. Tomorrow, my first granddaughter's birthday. I don't know how old she'll be. She's probably going to be 28. Yes, probably 28. But I don't have her address, and I don't know where I can't mail her. I don't know if she has, I should check if she has Venmo. But she made me be a grandma, and she's beautiful. Oh, I should get her, I'll get her picture and show it tomorrow, how beautiful she is. But she lives in Michigan or Indiana. I don't know what state. They're right beside each other. And so, Caitlin, if you're watching, she won't be. I don't even think she knows I have this channel. But that's one reason I'm doing it, so my grandchildren who don't live by me could watch these and get to know me a little better. So, Caitlin, if you ever hear this, if anybody knows Caitlin, then tell her happy birthday tomorrow on the 13th. And then the 14th is my other granddaughter, Ari's. I have to show you her picture. She'll be 16, but she went to the school dance. And her dress, some dresses can be little slut dresses. I know we all know that. But I was so proud of her. She picked a beautiful dress. Here she is with her date. And she's so cute, and her shoes were darling. But she played basketball that morning. I think she has a bruise on her leg because she fell that morning. But anyway, it was so cute. Look at her. Isn't she cute with her date? I don't know his name, but her name is Ari. Ann is her middle name. And she's such a nice girl and cute. And she's a wonderful basketball player and she gets good grades. And the date, his dad is the doctor in town. I'm not going to tell his name though. So he I noticed at this basketball game, he had a professional camera around his neck taking pictures, but he didn't know who I was. So that's fine. Because, it was just their first dance date. Oh, her mother's calling me. Okay, I got to go.